Tell me this is not the most beautiful view ever. Hi guys, so I just finished filming a video for you about helping someone who struggles with mental health. So I have been away for a while because I was really sick, and for the longest time no one could tell what is wrong with me. So the thing is that I had extreme pain in my jaw and like here behind my ear, and for a couple of days the pain was so extreme that I could just lay down on the floor and like try not to scream or cry. I didn't understand what's going on, but luckily I got diagnosed and I had like everything. So my jaw was inflamed, my salivary glands were inflamed, my lymph nodes were inflamed, and then on top of everything I also had an inflammation underneath my tooth. So like in the bone of my jaw I was in a lot of pain because there's a lot of nerves there, and probably it just was kind of putting pressure on the nerve. So like I had extreme pain in like my entire head. It was horrible, I will tell you, but luckily I got a couple dental operations to remove like the pus and the inflammation in my jaw, and also like antibiotics to kill the bacteria and all that, although I hate taking antibiotics, and I was also on painkillers. But now as you can see, like my face is back to normal and I'm also back to normal. I was supposed to go back to Berlin last Sunday, but it didn't happen because I was first of all sick, and for like a week or 10 days no one could really tell what was wrong because so many things were wrong. Yeah, so I had to stay for a week more because I'm not sure that my insurance in Berlin covers that, and here it's just way cheaper to fix these things. And also there are a couple of doctors that I know for like ages and that I trust with my health, and I don't really know any doctors in Berlin. So yeah, I was kind of actually pleased to stay a little bit more because I really enjoy being here, and I am so grateful to have people and like a place that I know I can always come back to, and people will always be happy to see me. And I have like, my family is really small, it's just my parents and my grandma, but I also have like, I call it extended family. I have some friends that are like family to me because we've been through shit together and they know me for a long time. And I don't know, yesterday my parents actually left, so I'm here alone right now, but I feel so grateful to just have a place that I call home. Although I feel very not jealous, but like I don't understand, some people have houses where they grew up and they've never lived like anywhere else before they moved out from their parents. And when I was little, we moved like almost every year. In this apartment where I'm in right now, I think we moved here when I was 12, and then at like as soon as I finished school, I was 15 when I finished high school, and I went to university like as soon as I turned 16, and so I moved away from here. So at the age 16 I was already gone, and I only lived here so for like 3 years, one of which I was in the United States. So I don't really feel like this apartment is like this nest for me. I don't really feel any particular attachment to it, but just the hometown where I spent probably like, yeah, 10-12 years of my life, and the most like in most of my childhood was spent here. And also just, I don't know, the nature and the people. And I don't think I could live here forever because I just don't feel like I can commit to a place, but I really feel very grateful for the ability to come here every once in a while, and it helps me like recharge and reconnect in a way. And yeah, I'm very grateful for this opportunity. And now I'm heading to Moscow to meet my best friend for the last time, because tomorrow hopefully I'm leaving back to Berlin. And yeah, I'm kind of excited to go back, to be honest, because I kind of miss it. So I've been talking for a long time. Let's go. So I just came back from Moscow and I realized that I forgot to tell you that I also went to my dad's hometown with him, and I really enjoyed it. It's one of very nice older cities, quite close to Moscow. It actually used to be the capital of Russia for maybe 100 or 200 years, way back in like 9th or 10th century. And my dad grew up there, and I have some relatives there, so visited them. It was really... And now my flight back to Berlin will be in almost 12 hours. And yeah, so I'm just gonna pack and go. I probably didn't do justice to the Russian cities that I visited this time, but it's really hard to film something that you're so familiar with and you just don't see the unusual in the familiar, you know? So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time, and love you. See you next chance. Bye.